guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kara Motivator. Remember to subscribe, to share the link, and get these to everybody you know, and even those who you don't know. Share it to a friend, to share to a friend, to an enemy, and let the whole universe see this. Today we're going to talk about pressure. Pressure is one thing that everybody has to deal with in their day-to-day lives. So how many times have you found yourself trying to focus or give yourself pressure on something that is beyond your control, maybe? Or maybe you're in a situation and it's beyond your control, but you want to force it to be within your control. So what happens is that it drains you, it pulls you back, it gets you losing focus, and it also takes away the energy that you should have put into something that could have given you results. So I want you to get this mindset training that you can only get your energy flowing where your focus is. So for you to focus on the right things and get yield or even yield results, you got to focus on things that are working. You got to focus on things that build you, on things that you have control over. Sometimes we fail to let go of pressure because we want things to go our way, but not everything can go your way. And that's where the click comes in. You need to know the difference between what is doable and what is not doable. At times, everything, yes, is doable, but there are those things that take so much from you than you taking out from them. So you need to look at whatever it is that you're focusing on, and how are you how are you getting to benefit from it. And pressure comes in various forms. Pressure could be in terms of in form of lifestyle. Pressure could be in form of just a small situation in life, like a circumstance that you find yourself in, or even being in a group. That is peer pressure, being in a group and everybody has something that you yourself can't even get. So pressure is just around everyone, and pressure does not matter about age or anything. Pressure comes in form of all ages and all diversions. So everybody in life goes through this thing called pressure. So the thing you need to know about is that first of all, as I have said, you need to differentiate between what you can work on and what is beyond your control. And sometimes everything that gives you pressure is not always a matter of emergency. Sometimes things that give you pressure, they seem like emergencies. You want to react to them immediately, but in real sense they are not emergencies. They're things that can help you, or they're things that should make you be patient a little bit and get you to take your time before you react to them. For everything that happens in life, you either react to it or you respond to it. And when you're under pressure, what you do is that you react immediately. And when you're reacting, you don't give it much thought. You don't even think about the outcome. You don't even think about what effects it could have on you or even on anybody else. So take your time when you're under pressure. Take your time and take it in. And if you can't take it all in, take more time, you know, before you can now digress and now think about the matter and know what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. Responding, on the contrary, is when you have now taken your time and you've realized what is a matter of emergency, what is important to you, and what is not. And when you know what is important to you, now you respond in a very calm way, in a very sober manner, and your results are also. They're calm results. There are some results that those are not even results. They are the consequences of your action. It's also said that for every action or for everything that you do in life, this life doesn't give you rewards. There are no gifts or rewards in this life. There are only consequences. So if you do a good thing, like the way we say in physics, that for every action applied, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So the same way, for every action that you do in your life, there is an equal and opposite reaction to it. And sometimes the reaction is on you. But you realize that many of the things that give us pressure in life, they are things that have happened to us. you know but how you react to whatever has happened is what matters, really, because you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. You get me? So It's a mindset. That's what I love to. That's the beauty of everything, and that's the key thing in this motivator thing. It's just about training you to think in the positive, to think in the affirmative, to take your time before you reason out, so that you can make informed decisions and get yourself reaping consequences that don't harm you. you know yeah, not everything is a plus. Not everything that you do is going to give you some positive results. But even if you get that negative or that result that you didn't intend, and yet it was the best thing that you could do, you learn from it, you take the lesson and get moving. But when there's pressure applied and then you react to it so aggressively and in a rush, you get nowhere. And if you're to get somewhere, you get even more damaged, because you put pressure on pressure, or even obstacle on obstacle. And trust me, there are no results that gives that. There's no positive result that comes with that. So I've already given you an example of what you can control and what you can't. We've said that what you can't control is what happens to you. And you know what the beauty of this whole thing is? It's that it's already happened and there's no undoing. But now what you can do is how you react to it. How do you deal with it? How do you react when you're under pressure? Sometimes I understand that not everything will give you time to react. Like like these people who are on the road, these drivers, uh, the reaction is instant. Somebody has pissed you on the road and has pissed you off on the road, and your reaction is instant. Like, you can't take time and react to that person later because they'll be gone. But now, the beauty of this thing is that you can control what comes out of your mouth. You can control how you think and the response that you're going to give to it. Feel me? So when you don't have that much time to think about how to respond to a situation, what you do is that you've already learned to prepare your mind to think positively, and to respond positively to things that happen around you. So rather than act in a rude manner, in a rush, you just take it in and hold back what is rather not said. Am I making sense? Or let me put it this way, that say what is better left not unsaid. Okay? So don't say, sometimes we think that we are hurting people when we utter the so hurtful words just because we are under pressure. We think that we are hurting you with our words, but in reality, we hurt more by bringing out that negativity and that hurt than we hurt the other person who gets the message. Because you're the bleeding heart here. Okay, you're the bleeding heart, and when you bleed that negativity, it burns out from you before it can get to burn the other person. And sometimes, unfortunately for you who's burning up, it doesn't burn the other person because you don't know what they have in them. Maybe this person is full of positivity. Maybe this person is coming from somewhere they've been joyful, from somewhere they don't have anything to care or worry about, and here you are venting and overreacting, and it doesn't get them the way you intend to get them. So it eats you fast, and that's the importance of having a positive mind, and having to respond to situations rather than react to them. So that's the key thing about being under pressure. You get to know the difference between, in this situation, am I supposed to react or respond? But trust you me, you never want to choose to react to a situation. It's just like those chemicals reacting in that in that lab. You don't like it. It happens, it boils up, and then it's done. And then you're left dealing with the mess. And it's just worse dealing or having to clear the mess of something that you didn't even give a thought to. So respond to situations, and how you respond is by taking your time, thinking about it, and knowing what to say or how to do it. You're just getting the necessary word to give back to the person who offended you, or to the thing that's giving you pressure, or you're getting an action to give back to whatever has happened to you. So that's the end of this video. I hope it has impacted you, and I hope you've learned something about just staying calm under pressure. Because not every time that when pressure is hitting you on both ends, that you've got to rise and react to it. So I hope we've learned something about you being calm even under pressure. I mean, there's a peace that comes with it. And you know what? Sometimes you need to be at peace with yourself first before you can be at peace with your surrounding. So have some inner peace in you, have some harmony in you so that you can spread it out. After all, you can't even give what you don't have. If you're full of negativity, in no way you're going to react positive in a negative situation. In no way you're going to react to respond to a situation when you're in bitterness yourself. So subscribe, share this link, share this video, and let's get this to greater heights. Love y'all. I'm out.